It is being called a major strategic victory. Iraqi security forces, with help from Shia and Kurdish fighters, have entered the northern town of Amerli. Now, Islamic State group fighters had surrounded the town for almost 3 months, leading to food and water shortages. Most of the trapped people were Shia Turkomen, whom the IS group regard as apostates. Turton has this report from KHARMATU.
Huge relief on the streets of Amerli as friendly forces break through the siege. For 80 days and nights, they had faced the threat of Islamic State fighters taking their town, a threat that had led some of this Shiite Turkmen community to consider taking their own lives. Their plight had provoked an unlikely alliance between groups who aren't known to fight side by side, with PESHMERGA, Shiite militia and Iraqi army soldiers banding together in a joint operation that began at 4 in the morning.
We came to join the fight for Amerli under Muqtada al-Sadr's orders to clear Iraq from north to south of ISIS, with no difference between Sunni or Shia or Kurdish or Christian. We came to clear IS from Iraq. Most of them came from outside Iraq.
This had become an 80-day siege. They were surrounded by Islamic State fighters. They had no food, water, anything. Many of them died of starvation. Babies had no milk. Thousands were saved.
The air campaign had begun in earnest the previous day. It had a dual purpose: dropping food and water supplies to the desperate residents and bombs on the IS lines.
There's great pride amongst the PESHMERGA forces that they, along with the Shiite militiamen, managed to break the siege and take back the town of Amerli. But they couldn't have done it without the help from the air, a joint operation between US fighter jets, Iraqi helicopters and the Iranian fighters too.
Breaking the siege of Amerli hadn't just saved thousands of lives, it had also lifted morale among the ranks charged with pushing back the Islamic State forces. The challenge now is not to see if they can keep up this momentum, but if they can hold on to the ground they've just won back. Turton, Al Jazeera, KHARMATU.